Hey guys, welcome to another workout. Vlad Excel here, and today is part 2 of a strength work for trail runners, a basic workout that you can do at home to make sure that you're fit and your legs are strong enough for the trails and road running as well. And main focus is that you stay away from injuries. The workout itself is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, non-stop for 16 minutes. So you can do it anywhere that you have a little bit of space. Before I press that start button, I'll just show you the first exercise, which is pretty much like speed walkers with a heel raise. So I'm gonna get onto my toes. All right, so I'm gonna get nice and low. So the usual exercise is just this, right? I'm sure everybody would have seen this one before. Great exercise, but we're gonna do that exercise with getting onto our toes. So I'm gonna step, get onto my toe, down, get into my toe, whoop. Get into my toe. So side on, it will look like this. I'm gonna step onto the toe just a little bit. You just wanna lift that heel just a tiny bit off the ground so we build up those ankles, the calves, Achilles. Very, very important for trail runners. But we're gonna get started with this exercise in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, side, lift, side, whoop. So make sure you don't have to go super quick. You want to balance first, then lift, then balance, then step up. So really I'm trying to focus on the ground so I don't fall down and embarrass myself. But you want to try and find maybe a spot on the ground that you can focus on. But that lift does not have to be too high. If you find this exercise already challenging, you can just do it without the lift. You will still get a lot out of this exercise. All right, 20 seconds off, catch your breath. I'm gonna do this one side on so you can see it a bit better. But pretty much the main goal is when I go out, find that balance, foot is facing forward, and then you just come up a tiny bit. It does not have to be all the way to the toes. All right, let's do it together. Out. Pretty close to the wall there. Nice and controlled through it. So a great combination of building obviously the glute strength, stability, but then really getting that calf single-legged stability, which is super important for runners, but especially for trail runners. When you land on uneven surfaces, your foot stability, your leg stability has to be next level. Otherwise, you're really going to be using a lot of energy. All right, next exercise. I'm going to start with my left on the ground as the base leg. I'm going to have both hands on my hips, get nice and low, and my right is just going to touch. So it doesn't matter if you can't go too far, as long as you're staying 40 seconds on that foot. Let's go. Touch. So again, don't have to reach as far as I am. You can still be here and get a lot of benefits from this exercise because you are on a single leg. Make sure that foot is obviously straight, so you don't want to be doing this. You want to make sure that foot is straight. So single-legged strength is the key, is literally why I have not been injured for the last 9 years, because I've been doing strength work consistently, but with a lot of focus on single leg strength. All right, 20 seconds rest, catch your breath. We're gonna go exactly the same thing on the right-hand side this time. So again, stay nice and low, foot straight. I'm just gonna reach. If this is a bit too hard for you, as long as you're staying there on 40 seconds on one leg, you're already on the right track. Let's go. So find that balance. Sometimes I lose balance when I talk too much. Find that balance, there we go. Nice and controlled. What I am thinking about is obviously not falling off and making myself look like a fool, but I'm also thinking about staying nice and relaxed inside my shoe. So my foot, I want to distribute that weight all around my foot So it's nice and relaxed and I'm not grabbing onto the ground. Shake your legs. Next exercise, again, we're going to focus a little bit more on the feet. All you're going to do is come up onto your toes and go really small steps forward. We're going to walk forward and then backwards. All right, 40 seconds. We're going to go in 3 seconds. All right, so get onto your toes and then small steps forward. It's not about big steps. We're trying to build that ankle strength. Take a couple of steps forward and then exactly the same thing, a couple of steps back. Again, a lot of stability here, a lot of balance. Don't rush through this. We're going to take our time and build that stability in your feet, in your ankles, in your calves. So when you are running uphill, you'll be overtaking other runners. All right, same thing again, just shake your legs. Give yourself a few seconds. A bit of blood flow through your feet. Already got a good workout already. All right, take a deep breath. We're gonna go in 6 seconds. All right, get on your toes, let's go. Nice and control here. I know this exercise doesn't feel as hard, but there's a lot of benefits here. And it's just about coming back to this workout and doing it again and again and again. So you stay away from injuries, you run stronger, and then you just continue on improving. And that's something that I learned very early on in my running journey. That you want to put aside 15 minutes a day to get your body strong enough so you don't get injured and then sit aside for 3 months. All right, 20 seconds. Next exercise, we're going to do a little bit of core because obviously core is super, super important. I'm going to go side on. All I'm going to do is very basic twist. So I got my feet off the ground, twist, 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 all right? We're going to go in 4 seconds, so take a deep breath. Let's go. Twist, twist. So I'm not really rushing through this because my goal is not to really get a six-pack, but it's to build core stability. So if you wanted a six-pack, you would go as quick as you can through this. But what we're trying to do is actually build up that stability in your core so your running form stays strong as you run. Your running form stays strong as you run. Great sentence. All right, we're almost there. Keep breathing through it. All right, 20 seconds off. Catch your breath. We're going to do it again. I'll face forward this time. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. Take a deep breath. Core muscles should feel it a tiny bit. Feet off the ground. Let's go. Twist. 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 Nice and controlled with this. Breathing through that tension. I mean, hopefully I'm not the only one that feels it in my core already. But you know what I mean? This is a bit different than just doing crunches. Here we're kind of getting that stability as we come in, try and balance. Go to the other side, try and balance. All right, come up halfway through this exercise. We're gonna go back to the speed skaters with the lifts, okay? So with that first exercise we started, we're gonna go back to that rotation coming up. I'll do it side on so you can see. All right, staying nice and low. Let's go. So 2 things you want to focus here. Just getting the heel off the ground and balancing. Want to stay nice and low as well. Bend through the knees as well, so don't be too upright. So this is pretty much as you launch when you run, and there's the launch phase. Whoops, forgot that one. There's the launch phase. That's exactly what we're getting here. All right, shake your legs. One more set of this one. Just focus on having both feet forward, so you don't want to kind of go side, come up, side, come up. You want them facing forward. So in line with your shoulders approximately, stay down and then keep it in the same position. I'm going to try and get my stability through the balance here. Just 1 second lift. Stay nice and low. See how my chest is not facing the ground, and hopefully your chest is not facing the ground as well. Doing well. Almost there. All right, shake your legs. Just gonna go back to that walking on your toes. So we're gonna get on our toes and then slightly walk forward, slightly walk back. All right, take a deep breath. Heels off the ground, and let's slowly walk forward. Nice and controlled. And then walk back. Just concentrating on staying balanced. You don't have to have your toes as high as you can. As long as your heels are off the ground, you're on the right track. Almost there. All right, shake your legs, 20 seconds. Catch your breath. Almost there. Catch your breath. One more set. Walking on your toes. All right, let's do it. On your heels. Just control through this. Your calves would have got a good workout today. Achilles. Prehab for Achilles. Feet would have got a good workout as well. Nice and controlled here. I'm not going too quick. Trying to keep the steps nice and small. Very relaxed through it. Almost there. Last few steps here. All right, come back to the center. I'm going to be standing on my left. Bend the knee a tiny bit, and you're going to reach to the side. All right, so we're going to start with that left side. Find that balance. Bend that knee and just touch the ground. Come back. Don't touch the ground in the middle here again if you can. So we're almost getting a full 40 seconds of just standing on one foot. Again, if you can't reach this far, that's okay. And even if you're doing this, you're getting that stability in your foot. Improve. You can see that my foot is all shaking. And that's what I want. I want to get it stronger so I'm stable when I'm running, especially on uneven surfaces. Almost there. Well, if this is too easy, you can definitely kind of really search for a new spot with your foot. That way the glute's going to do a bit more work. All right, shake your legs. Exactly the same thing on the other side. Might do this one side on. All right, so I've got my right foot facing forward. I'm going to bend it and then reach for a new spot parallel to my leg. All right, let's do it together. Reach. So the way that I think about this is I am trying to search for that uncomfortable spot. That way my glute stability kicks in. And it's not just about the foot, then it also becomes about that glute stability. So slight knee bend as you go with each reach. Losing my balance here. Last one. All right, well done. Last two exercises is 2 sets of the core twist. So let's get on the ground. Catch your breath. We got 10 seconds. Let's finish off this workout. Another good workout in the bank. All right, take a deep breath, feet off the ground. Let's go. Nice and controlled. Not reaching through it, not racing through it, I meant. It's going nice and controlled here. Building core stability. Will keep you strong while you run. You're doing well. Focus on the breath when it gets harder. Well done. All right, 20 seconds, catch your breath. Last exercise. This has been a good workout. I'm definitely feeling it in my ankles. But yeah, super, super important to develop that strength and stability in your feet. That way, when you run on even surfaces, you're a lot stronger when you push off. But let's get this done. Let's go. Last 40 seconds. Almost there. Breathing through that tension and pain. Hopefully I'm not the only one that is feeling this exercise. If this is not hurting you, you're going too quick. Go slow. You'll feel it more. So if I just do this, I'm hardly feeling this. But if I go slow, you can see that kind of shaking that's happening all over in my body. It's because the core just has to stabilize my whole body. Where I'm doing this, I'm just going through momentum where kind of when you do it slower, you actually get to the point where that core really has to work hard and stabilize you. And that's the same when you're running. When you're balancing on one side, the core does some work to balance you there. So make sure with that, when you come back to this exercise, to this workout next week, you really go slow with those twists. Don't go as fast as you can. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Another great workout, well, a post-run stretch that you should try and do after every single run is this video right here. Check it out. Also check out Big's hydration in the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.